Welcome back to Living in Thailand. If this is your first time here, thank you for clicking on this video. If you've been here before. Hi guys, welcome back to Living in Thailand. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I definitely appreciate it. Oh my gosh, we have a video. There's a video uploaded all on your screen, honey. Yes, if you clicked on this video, it's because you want to see my New York City apartment hunting journey. I don't know why I did that accent, but yeah. You want to see my New York City apartment hunting journey, and I'm really ready to show it to you guys. I filmed before I moved to New York and I was doing apartment hunting. I did film some of the apartments that I saw too, and I had this whole idea like I'm gonna put it together and I'm gonna do everything, but I didn't because you know, you move and you get lazy and it's like, okay, let me get this stuff together, and you just kind of ignore other things. That's what happened. So that's why I look like this, because I kept putting off, like I was like, I need to do something to my hair, I need some better clothes. I just, you know, I had a lot of excuses, and I was just like, girl, just wrap it up, throw on a shirt, put on some hoops, and call it a DIY. So that's what we're gonna do, because I don't want to prolong this video any longer, because I want to put out more content regarding the apartment, but I feel like we need the apartment hunting video first. So before we get into the actual apartments, I did want to give a little backstory. So yes, I have lived in New York City for 1 year in July. It was 1 year in July. So almost a year and a half, but not really. So 1 year in July. So yeah, I moved, and I am currently in the apartment that I moved into, which I really like. You're not going to see that apartment in this video. I'm hoping to do another video detailing this apartment, but right now you're going to see all the ones that I said no to. Before we get into that though, I do want to go through some of the things, the criteria that I had when I was searching for an apartment. My #1 tip when you are searching for an apartment anywhere, especially in New York though, since there's so many apartments that you can choose from, is to make a non-negotiable list. This is the list that I took with me, and I started my apartment hunting on I started apartment hunting on like the beginning of September, and I was moving at the end of September. So I wanted some time to like look through apartments and to see exactly what's out there, because the market is so crazy right now because of COVID. I thought that I was going to see a lot more price reduction in apartments than I did. So that's something I do want people to know. Even though people are fleeing the New York area, the apartment numbers are not fleeing, okay? They are being reduced by like $150, and that's great. You know, any reduction is a reduction, but I'm thinking I'm about to get like a 2-bedroom, you know, for like $700. That's not what's going on here. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys a list of like the criteria that I had, so you can have a better understanding of some of the apartments that I viewed, so you can see why I viewed it. So my non-negotiables, in which I think, like I said, I think everyone should have a non-negotiable list. That way you can just narrow down exactly what you're looking for, so you don't become overwhelmed, so you're not wasting your time, and so you can just have a smoother, easier process of finding an apartment. So my #1 non-negotiable, of course, is price. So I did stay in a very modern new development building in my last apartment, and we paid a hefty penny. However, it was 2 of us, so we split that in half, which was much more affordable. But I would not want to pay, if I didn't have to split, I would not want to pay that apartment price at all. Like, it's not that deep to me, it's not that serious. I don't need all those amenities, I really don't. So price is #1. Price is also going to determine if you can live by yourself or live with a roommate. So for me, I wanted to live by myself. I've been living by myself since 2013, so that's 7 full years of living by myself, and I just could not imagine living with anyone else, and that's just something that I had to come to terms with. Therefore, my budget had to be a little bit up you know, above what someone would pay if they were looking to live with somebody. So that's the sacrifice I had to make. It's like I may have to spend more money because I don't want to live with someone. So my price for these apartments that I looked for, my minimum budget was $1,600 and my max budget was $1,800. So there's not much change there, but my max budget was $2,000, and that's if I saw an apartment that I absolutely love, darling. Like I was gagging over. It was like, okay, maybe I can do $2,000, but I really wanted to stay between the $1,600 and $1,800 just because in Connecticut I paid roughly about $1,500, so I knew moving to New York was going to be a little bit more expensive. I just don't want to pay $2,300 for a 1-bedroom, which is very, very typical for New York City. So with that budget, which is super tight, I had to dig, I had to find, I had to scrape. So that's my non-negotiable as far as price. My second non-negotiable is that they accept dogs. I am a single woman, but I do have a little pup. It's actually a full-grown dog, but I do have a dog, and as much as I thought that New York, I see dogs all the time in New York, that every building will accept dogs, they do not. So finding buildings that accept dogs actually dwindled my search criteria because every apartment doesn't. They'll accept a lot of cats. Like most buildings accept cats more than dogs, which I guess the cats keep the mice away, but you know, I'm not a cat person, so yeah. Another one is that it was a clean building and the unit was clean, and this is just not like clean to show, but like I can tell that they take care of the building. I wanted basically a well-maintained building because I just want to know that like if I have to, when I walk into the building, I don't feel like I'm attacked by germs, you know what I mean? I don't feel like, oh my gosh, let me just hurry up and get to my unit, and then the unit makes me feel like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? So a clean building and unit was very important to me. A safe neighborhood and a safe enough street. Neighborhood is a little tricky because the neighborhoods are big, so it's hard to say like, okay, I want all the Bed-Stuy to be safe. That's not the case, but at least my street and my block and the things that I do be safe enough so I don't have to hear the gunfire outside, okay? Which has happened when I did a sublet in Crown Heights. I heard gunfire probably almost every night. I don't want to go through that again. So I, you know, wanted somewhere where if I have to walk my dog late at night, I don't feel like I gotta pull the get out. I don't feel like I gotta walk with the mace at the ready. So that's important when you live by yourself, honey. It's very important. Next on the list is good management. This one's really hard to figure out, but it's all about the vibes of the person who's showing the apartment. When you're signing the lease, how are they engaging you? How are they responding to your questions? I was picking up a lot of stuff on that. Like I was trying to fill out that way, so if I do have an issue or problem, I know that they'll be there. So good management was on there. An elevator after the 3rd floor. So for me, my max walk up is 3 floors. So in New York, not every building has an elevator. So it may be an 8-story building and there may not be an elevator in there. So for me, I don't mind staying on the 8th floor in an 8th floor building, but it needs to have a working elevator. My max for me is I'm willing to walk up 3 floors. This apartment is on the 3rd floor, so I'm willing to walk up 3 floors. I don't think a 3rd floor walk up is bad. However, 4th, 5th walk up, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. And then this one is one that I didn't realize was a non-negotiable until I started doing research, and that is viewing the active rat signs. So in New York, there's actually a website that you can go to that's a government website that you can see what buildings pass their rat inspections, and if they have any pending open investigations, if they failed, if they passed, all of that. So that I had to make sure that the building I was in did not have any prior open failed inspections of rats, because I can't do the rats. I can't do the rats. So that was important. Also, it has to be close enough to a train. I just didn't want to walk 30 minutes to a train stop or have to take a bus to the train. So as long as it's in enough proximity to a train, I'm fine. And then lastly, I could see myself living there. I could see myself coming in after a long day and feeling relaxed and cool and feeling like I am at home, right? So those are my non-negotiables. So that is kind of what my criteria and my lens was when I was looking at these apartments that I'm going to show you. What I was flexible on is laundry being on site, having a very new building apartment. I'm not particular about that. A 3rd floor walk up, I was okay with that. And then having the heat and hot water are utility. The heat and hot water are utilities included. I didn't have the utility. Can I talk today? I didn't have the utilities included in my last apartment, so I was pretty flexible on that. But I hope you guys do enjoy the apartments that I viewed. I'm going to go into voiceover mode and take you through all the apartments that I saw. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey y'all. Okay, so this is the very first apartment that I saw. This is the building entryway. It is so nice, y'all. Like, look, I was like, oh my gosh, this is such like a vintage New York apartment. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. It also had elevators in this apartment, which was nice. That is the closet when you first walk in. It's a really deep closet. Hey Nina Simone, she saw the black girl. Hey Nina. And this is the overview of the apartment. It is a studio, but it's a pretty decent sized studio for New York. It had updated appliances, it had a dishwasher. She said that the windows boasted a lot of sunlight, which I was like, okay. And I think that she had it set up really cute for it to be like a little small studio. Then you walk over and you have the bathroom, which I thought it was a decent sized bathroom, as well as you have another closet. So this is one that I actually really liked. It was just the first one that I saw, and I did not want to put a deposit down on the first one that I saw, just because I didn't know what else was out there. But this was a really, really good first choice. Okay, apartment number 2 is a 1-bedroom. Me and him really didn't get along, so I just was like, let me just see this apartment. This is the bathroom. This is one of the modern apartments, so it's one of the new developments. So it is kind of small. I mean, it's a New York apartment, so you get what you get. This is the kitchen. I thought it was cool. No gas stove. I'm a gas stove lover. And then this is the bedroom. I think this was on the 2nd floor. Little small closet. So that's what I'm saying, like the closet in New York do not be big at all. So you kind of gotta get what you can get. But yeah, this one was okay. I thought that it's a very new building type of apartment. Like, it's just like, okay, yep, this is. You've seen one of these, you've seen them all, to be completely honest. But it was nice, it was new, and but me and him just didn't get along, so I didn't really want to rent from him. Okay, apartment number 3. This one I was really excited about because the pictures just, it seemed that it would be huge. This is the kitchen. Like, this is a big kitchen for New York. I like the cabinets. It had the gas stove. I was really excited about this one. The building, however, wasn't the very best. I heard kids screaming on each floor, and I do not do kids like that, so I was just like, no. But I was willing to like still give it a shot because it was a really big apartment. You have a closet here, so this would kind of be like the utility closet where you put the utilities that you have. This is the living room, radiator heater. I don't know whose stuffed animal is that, but yeah, the living room was pretty spacious as well. It would fit my furniture, which is a plus. So I was just like, okay, this is a pretty nice apartment. Then you're headed to the bathroom. The bathroom was decent. I love bathrooms with windows in them. So I was really like, okay, this is a pretty nice bathroom. And then there's me. Hey girl. Yeah, so it was a decent bathroom. I was like, yeah, go bathroom. And then it had another closet here, which will probably be like the bathroom closet where you'll put all the stuff that you need. Again, a small closet. That's what I'm saying. New York apartments have very small closets, but you know, you know, whatever. This is the bedroom, which was a really nice size bedroom as well. Like, this was a big bedroom, and it also had 2 closets in here. So I was really like, oh my gosh, this could be the apartment if I could, you know, not think about the kids screaming. And then I take a gander outside, and I'm like, okay, the back of the alley. No, it's not. What is that? I was like, hold on, wait, what? Is that a dump pile? Y'all, this is outside the bedroom window. Hell no. Hell no. Nope, not doing that. That means they have rats in this building. I am not doing that, honey. Not I. Nope. So yeah. Okay, apartment number 4. This is a studio, y'all. This is a modern studio. So as you can see, that the apartments are definitely tiny. This is the bathroom. It just really, this whole type of building gave me very hotel vibes. It did have a gas stove, which I was like, ooh, excited about. However, this one was out of my budget. This was over the max budget, and I was just like, nah, not for this. It did have a washer and dryer. I don't know if you guys can see, it was a little blurry. It did have a washer and dryer in there, and then the only closet that this studio had was this huge closet, which was a big closet, but that's the only closet in the entire apartment. So I was just like, I don't think my stuff gonna fit. Like, I was just like, nah, I don't think that I could do this, especially for the price point. Like, I was just like, no. And then, like, the hallway, it looked like a hotel. Like, does this not look hotelish to y'all? Like a college dorm? I was like, no, I'm good. It did have a nice little rooftop. However, like, all of the amenities that they had, you had to pay. Like, you had to pay to use, if you wanted to use the rooftop, you had to pay for, like, the study hour lounge they had. You had to pay for the garden. You had to pay for your bike. You had to pay for everything on top of the expensive rent. So I was just like, I'm good. Holding down the block, I'm good. All right, apartment number 5. This is the bathroom, which I thought was cute. Like, I love this tile in the bathrooms. And one of the other apartments you'll see had the same thing. I actually like that tile. That's the lady that showed it to me. This is the bedroom, which I love the tall ceilings. It was a decent sized bedroom. It had 2 closets, which I was just like, okay, storage, let's get it. And it has some natural sunlight. This is when she was trying to talk to me, and I was like, girl, get out of my face, move, let me look at this apartment. I don't really like the structure of the apartment, like the flow of it, because you have the kitchen, like you walk in and it's like you have to make decisions of what you're gonna do. I don't really like that. But that was the kitchen. It was not much to look at. It did have a gas stove though. And then this is the living room. I thought this was cool. However, this was at my max budget, and also a 5th floor walk up, which she did not tell me. So I'm walking up the stairs. I'm like, girl, I'm not about to get this apartment, but I'll still look at it. And then you have a little cute, you know, graffiti and the view of New York, I guess. All right, apartment number 6, and this was actually one of the top contenders, so please look at this with a different eye, okay? So this is a studio. This was like the closet area, which I really liked because it was like huge, as you guys can see. Tons of storage. I was thinking like I can make this something. This was the bathroom. Look how big the bathroom is, y'all. Like, and it had a window in there. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is a really nice size. And then you keep walking through the apartment, and that's the kitchen. Didn't have the most up-to-date appliances, but that wasn't a non-negotiable for me. So I was like, okay, she had enough room for a dining table, a desk area, a little nook, living room, TV, and her bed was all in there along with another dresser. So I really thought that this was going to be a winner. I even put I didn't put a deposit down on this, but I really wanted to. I'm showing y'all again because you gotta look at it with a different eye. Now this apartment is old, y'all. Like, look at the floors. I had to be real with myself. It was old. Like, I like this apartment because it was gonna be a DIY apartment. No, honey, I'm not trying to DIY and replace the tiles and do paint and do all of that. Like, I have to do that to every room. No. And then the bathroom, y'all, girl. If you take a closer look at it, it wasn't great. And I moved the curtain back. That tub was disgusting, and it was just it was not good. I didn't like the towel really in this kitchen. It was just older, so I just felt like it was going to be so many more problems. I didn't really like the floor. It looked very worn. It did not have a lot of sunlight, so it was a lot of things that I was just like, I had to be real with myself. It's like, girl, the price is great, but you ain't gonna like it here. Alright, y'all, this is the apartment that I put a deposit down that I thought it was going to be mine. Again, I told y'all I like that tile. This is apartment number 7, lucky number 7, and I really like this apartment. The bathroom is super tiny though, y'all, and that's him. He actually did the video because his just looked better, but I just really like, look at the appliances. Like, look at this. Gas stove, it had a dishwasher, it had a window. Granted, you're looking at another building, but I just really like this apartment. Show them that the water work, honey. Yes, 2 ways to drain it out. Yes, fridge, nice, decent sized living space. I really liked it. It did not have tons of sunlight, but whatever. The bedroom space was really nice. It was a nice size and had 2 windows in there. He tried to say that, let me show y'all what he tried to say, y'all. I looked out this window, he was like, yeah, you see the balcony? That is a fire escape. He tried to say that was a balcony, y'all. And then that's the only closet in here. But this is the apartment that I put a deposit down, but I had to renege on that thing. I said, can you give me my money back? Because I could not do the bathroom. I'm gonna show y'all the bathroom one more time. Alright, so I slowed it down because I want y'all to see. Look how small this bathroom is. You open the door, you hit in the toilet. I had to be real with myself. As much as I really like this apartment, I could not do this bathroom. And like, look at like, you can't even really see the sink. Sink is so freaking small. Like, look, I had to be real with myself. I couldn't do it. So I had him run me back them coins, and yeah, I had to say no to this, but I really liked it. I really did. If only the bathroom was bigger, y'all. But yeah, I saw a lot of apartments, and those aren't even all of them. Those are just the ones that I wanted to show because I'm like, oh, okay, these were kind of cute. But I saw a lot of apartments, and a lot of apartment viewings, they were doing like video chat, like virtual tours before, if you didn't want to meet in person. But honey, I'm not signing nothing. I'm not giving the money nothing unless I see it in person, mask on. Okay, I was like, I'm coming, can you meet? I will have my mask on. You can leave the keys, you don't have to be there. Tell me how to get in. It's a lockbox. Like, tell me. No. One of them tried, yeah. Anyways, I don't even want to get into it because I'm happy that I found my apartment here. This apartment, like I said, is not in the video that you saw. I am going to try to make an empty apartment tour so you guys can see where I am at now, because I do want to create some content around me really recreating this space and making it my own. So please be on the lookout for that. Also, please let me know down below which apartment that you think I should have picked or you would have chose. Again, we all know that we pay a lot of rent to live here in New York City. Everyone knows that. New Yorkers know that. People who live here know that. It's just something that we know, so it's okay. Like, you don't have to say that. Taking that aside, which one would you choose? Please let me know down below. And yeah, I'm so glad I got to put this video out, y'all, because I was about to just be like, nah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.